Hello everyone, it's Aviation Sean coming back with the second video for Salt Lake City Airport. Now, I would do a two-part video of this, but I don't actually have enough models to really fit into a two-part. I'm just looking at my airport now, and I am thinking I could possibly move some stuff around just to make it look like things have progressed, like things have changed. So I think I'm going to try and do that. But it's not easy because I don't have many United States models yet. We are planning to ramp them up though. So yeah, when I switched the camera on, I wasn't going to do a two-part, but I think now I'm going to try, once the camera's off, to move stuff around and get a second part in to extend the video to about 5 or 6 minutes, hopefully. So this is not really based around any time frame, maybe be just middle of the day. I'm not really familiar with Salt Lake City Airport. I know it's a hub for Delta, and that's about it. Obviously I've brushed up on the routes a bit, so we're going to go through this. And I'm sorry to any Americans watching this who live around Salt Lake City or in Salt Lake City, if any of the routes are wrong or if anything's not realistic. This is really just for fun and nothing is to be taken literally. So let's get straight into it. We have this Southwest 737-800 operating to and from Chicago Midway. Then we have this Southwest 737-700 operating to Dallas Love Field. I have no idea if they fly to Dallas Love Field from Salt Lake, but in the 1-400 world they do. Says me. Then we have this Delta 767-300, which just arrived from Atlanta. Then we have the Delta A319. I'm going to send this guy to Detroit. And then Delta 717 will be operating to Pasco. I think Pasco, yeah. Yeah, we'll send that guy to Pasco. And then we have a Delta A321, which arrived from New York John F. Kennedy. I think they fly to JFK. I haven't got any routes written down for this one. I'm going to have to, when I go to do my two-part, I'm going to have to put some routes down. Because I'm literally thinking of these off the top of my head, which isn't a good idea when I live nowhere near Salt Lake City. But I just want to do an American airport as well. I really like the American videos that come on with model airports and stuff like that. And I love the American industry as well. It's really cool. I just love the way it is, so just wanted to get involved and spread the love. So moving on, we have this Alaska 737-800 with service to and from Portland. This Delta A321, which just arrived from Atlanta. Yes, we have 2 80-hour flights coming in at once, and if you don't like it, then tough. We have a Delta 757 on non-operations, and then we have a United A319, which is just going to taxi to the runway now for departure to Houston. So that's it for part 1, and now I've decided to do part 2. Stay tuned for that. What's up guys, so here we are with part 2, and I have got the routes written down for this part 2, so it should be a fairly easy ride to go through this. So let's get straight into it, and we'll start. I think we'll start with Southwest again. So we've got the Southwest 737-700 nearly ready for departure now. With service to Dallas Love Field, and then we have the Delta 767 on a heavy turnaround. Get some angles here. Yes, that's what we're in it for. So yeah, on some quite heavy turnaround there with service to Atlanta. Then we have this Delta A319 with service to Sacramento. I don't know if I said Sacramento in the previous part, but oh well, doesn't matter, does it? And then we have this Delta A321 operating to Boston. This Delta 757 with service to New York John F. Kennedy. Then a Delta A321 which arrived from Cancun, and a Delta A330-200 which just arrived from Honolulu. And then after these arrived, well, how would this have worked? So what would have happened is these two aircraft would have arrived on stand first, and then Alaska would have been pushed back. the Delta would have come into the gate from the remote stands here and popped in. So these two would have come on first, then Alaska would have been pushed. Delta would have come round from here round to there, towed round, and then the 717 was cleared to push back in front of the Alaska, which is how we've got this set up now. So there you have it. Carrying on though, we have this Alaska 737-800 with service to none other than Seattle, Tacoma. Then we have a Delta 717 operating to Pasco, Delta A321 operating in from Detroit, and the mighty Southwest 737-800 with service to Chicago Midway. Now I know the 717s are primarily based out of ATL. I don't think Salt Lake City get any 717s off Delta, maybe the odd one or two. But obviously I don't have the A220 or the CRJ900, so or the Embraer 175 for that matter. So this was the best I could do on domestic routes, but it's fine. It doesn't need to be 100% realistic. I thought it'd be fun to mash something up together, and Delta's my biggest airline in terms of US carriers. If you haven't already noticed, then I would like to do Atlanta, but I'd also like to do Seattle because I really do like Seattle, not just as an airport but as a city. So, and Alaska Airlines are based in Seattle, so you know, why not? Because Alaska has got a stunning livery and a pretty nice fleet as well. So expect Seattle to come up in maybe the next 12 months. Hopefully I can get enough Alaska models in to be able to do that. It's also a hub for Delta, which is good for me, so I can collect for ATL and with that put Seattle together. Seattle will be on a small board like this though, or a medium-sized board, whereas ATL is going to be all out. Maybe in the future I'll be able to do Seattle on a big board, but at the moment I'm not planning to. And what this means for my Europe collection is I'm going to look at eBay and new releases from excuse me, from the model companies, and if anything gets released that is of interest to me for Europe, I will order it. Same for Manchester really. I won't be ordering anything now for Manchester unless I really need it. I'm content with how big my Jet 2 fleet is, and I'll be even more content when my 757s arrive from the GeminiJets pre-orders. So really I am going to be focusing on America because I do want to do some American kind of stuff, which is what I've wanted to do since I started collecting. So I'm gonna do that, and I hope you all support that, and leave your airport ideas in the comment section below, because I'm happy to look on a satellite image and see what a gate layout looks like and try and put something together. Now with this, I didn't even look at Salt Lake City's satellite. I didn't look at the bird's eye view of Salt Lake City Airport. I just put something together. I looked at Delta hubs and Salt Lake City was one of them, and it's not a huge, it's a big airport, but it's not huge. It's not like ATL or Chicago, hey, huge. So I thought, why not? And I've got enough models to be able to put a couple of videos together. So yeah, that's just about it for this. You can expect Salt Lake City again at some point. It probably won't look like this. It'll look different, but it'll be Salt Lake City. Don't know when that'll happen because I want to do different airports all the time to keep the content coming and keep it sort of fresh rather than doing the same stuff all the time. And like I said the other day, expect Manchester sometime in June, first quarter of June, very hopeful. So basically the first week to 10 days in June. But anyway, that's it for now guys, and thank you for tuning in once again if you have, and thanks for sticking to the end if you have as well. I really do appreciate the support. I know I've been absent for a few months, which is going to hit the views and the reach of the channel a bit, but I do aim to come back. So thanks for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now guys.